Hello kids, I am Miss Sandra. Today I will teach you division of 3 and 4-digit numbers by 1-digit number. So let us begin. Divide 512 by 8. Children, there are a few steps to simple division. Let us see these steps while finding the quotient for 512 divided by 8. Firstly, compare the digits. We compare the leftmost digit of the dividend with the divisor. Here, the leftmost digit is the digit in the hundreds place, that is 5. 5 is smaller than 8. So, we consider the digits 51 together. Here, 51 is greater than 8. So, by using the table of 8, let us find the product which is equal to or less than and nearest to the digits 51 of the dividend. The nearest product is 48, as 6 into 8 is equal to 48. Write 6 in the tens place in the quotient and the number 48 under 51. Now subtract 48 from 51, which is equal to 3. Next, we need to compare 3 and 8. Here, 3 is smaller than 8. So, we bring down the ones, that is, 2, and get the number 32. Here, 32 is greater than 8. So, we can divide it by 8. 4 into 8 is equal to 32. Write 4 in the ones place in the quotient and the number 32 under 32. Now, subtract 32 from 32, which is equal to 0. Now, it is time to check our calculation using the following relation. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. 512 is equal to 8 into 64 plus 0. That is 512 plus 0. So, here we get 512 is equal to 512. Hence, our division is correct. How about solving one more example? But this time, we will take a 4-digit number. It would be interesting. What is 6,326 divided by 2? Children, here also we will use the same process explained in the previous example. We start with comparing the digit in the thousands place, that is 6 with 2. Yes, 6 is greater than 2 and therefore we can divide 6 by 2. Here we use the table of 2 such that the product is equal to or less than and nearest to 6. 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Hence, we write 3 above the 6 and the number 6 in the thousands column under 6. Subtract 6 from 6. The remainder 0 is written in the thousands column. Now bring down the next digit, that is 3, and write it beside 0. What do we do next? Back to comparison. 3 is greater than 2, so we can divide 3 by 2. 1 into 2 is 2. Hence, we write 1 above 3 and 2 below 3. Now, by subtracting, we get the remainder 1. Now, we bring down the next digit, that is 2. Therefore, we get the number 12. We compare 12 and 2. 12 is greater than 2, so we can divide it by 2. As 6 into 2 is equal to 12, we write the number 6 above 2 in the quotient and the number 12 under 12. Subtract 12 from 12, which gives us 0, which we write in the tens column. Now bring down the next digit, that is 6, and write it beside 0. Here, 6 is greater than 2, and therefore we can divide 6 by 2. As we know 3 into 2 is equal to 6, we write 3 above the 6 in the quotient and the number 6 in the ones column under 6. Subtract 6 from 6. The remainder 0 is written in the ones column. Our division is complete and it is time to check our calculations. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. 6,326 is equal to 2 into 3,163 plus 0. That is 6,326 plus 0. So, here we get 6,326 is equal to 6,326. This proves that we have solved the question correctly. It wasn't that tough to solve division of 3 and 4-digit numbers, was it?
Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are safe and healthy at your homes. Students, I am your math teacher Mrs. Monica Sharma from California Public School. Today, I will tell you regarding the exercise 4.3 sums, that there are the division sums, how to do these division sums. Today I will tell you. Yes students, take your books and notebooks with you, and here we start. Yes, before doing the exercise sums, I want to tell you how to do the division. For example, yes, 83,217 divided by 7. Here this is the dividend and 7 is the divisor. So first of all, you must know the table of 7 for doing this division. I have written the table on the side, and in the same way you can write the table on the side of your notebook so that it will be easy to divide. 7 zeros the 0, 7 ones the 7, 7 twos the 14, 7 threes the 21, 7 fours the 28, 7 fives the 35, 7 6 the 42, 7 sevens the 49, 7 eights the 56, and 7 nines the 63. Yes friends, while doing division we need only 7 zeros the 0 from here to 7 nines the 63. From 0 to 9 we need the table from 0 to 9. Yes, there is no need to write 7 tens the 70. There is just need to write up to 9. 7 nines the 63. Yes friends, now see how to do division. Yes, The statement is 83,217 and this is the divisor. So we will write like this. We will take only first digit from here, that is 8. We will write here 8. Now 7 will be written here. Now 8 is to be divided by 7. Now we will observe the table of 7. Yes, 7 zeros are 0, 7 ones the 7, 7 twos the 14. Means out of these two, 0 and 7, we can write here under 8. Why? Because here we have to do subtraction, so we need a number that must be less than 8. So here are the two numbers, those are less than 8, 0 and 7. We will not take first number, we will take second number. Yes, out of these two, we will take second number. Yes, and this is 7 ones the 7. So we will write 7 ones the 7. Now this will be subtracted. Now 8 minus 7, we will get 1. Yes, now this we have completed. Now see in the question what is the next digit, that is 3. We will write here 3 and this digit will be written downside with 1 like this. This 3 will be written with 1. Now it has become 13. Now what it has become? It has become 13. 1 from here and 3 is the next digit. It has become 13. Now we have to divide 13 by 7. See how we will divide? Firstly, we will observe the table of 7 so that we can write any number under 13 for subtraction. Now see here, less than 13, which numbers are there? 0 and 7. Here is 14. This cannot be written under 13 because we have to do subtraction. So 0 and 7 can be written. Out of 0 and 7, which number will be written here? As already I told you, first number we will not write, we will write second number, and that is 7. So here see how we will do. 7 ones the 7 and this will be subtracted. Yes, now 13 minus 7, what is there? 6 is there. Yes, 13 minus 7, what will be there? 6. Yes, now this we have done up to subtraction. Now see the statement, what is the next digit? That is 2. We will write here 2 and this 2 will be written with this 6. Now it has become 62. Now what it has become? It has become 62. Now 62 will be divided by 7. 62 will be divided by 7. Now we will observe the table of 7. Yes, under 62, which numbers can be written? 0 can also be written, 7 can also be written because all these are less than 62. All these are small than 62. Yes, means all these numbers can be written under 62. Yes, but 63 cannot be written. So out of all these numbers, what is the last number that can be written under 62? That is 56. That is 56. 63 cannot be written and one number before that is 56. It can be written. It can be written under 62. Because we have to do subtraction, so we need a number less than 62. All these are less than 62, but we will not write all these. We will take the last number that is less than 62. Yes, and this is 7 8 the 56. So see how we will write here. 7 8 the 56. Now 62 minus 56. 62 minus 56. How this subtraction will be done? 62 minus 56. 2 minus 6 is not possible, so we will take one borrow from here and it will become 12 and here will left 5. 12 minus 6, 6 is there, 5 minus 5, 0 will be there. So we got 0, 6. So what we will write here? 0, 6. Students, take care, we have to write in the arranged form. Yes, in the arranged form, yes. 12 minus 6, 6 is there, here 5 minus 5, 0 will be there. We got 0, 6 and this 0 doesn't matter because in maths it is a rule that no number starts with 0. So we will ignore this 0, means we are having only 6. Now see the statement, after 2 which digit is there? 1 is there. So we will write here 1 and this 1 will be brought downside and it will be written with this 6. Now it has become 61. Now 61 will be divided by 7. Yes, for dividing it by 7, we will observe the table of 7. Yes, which number can be written under 61 so that it can be subtracted? Again, there is 56 because 63 cannot be subtracted. That is there 56, it can be subtracted. So, how we will write? What we will write here? 7 8s the 56. Then again subtraction will be done. Yes, now see, we will subtract this. Yes, 61 minus 56. 1 minus 6 is not possible, so we will take 1 borrow from here. Here left 5 and it has become 11. 11 minus 6, 5, and 5 minus 5, 0. We got 0, 5. So we will write here 0, 5. Yes, this 0 we will ignore. Now we will see the statement. Which digit is there? 7 is there. So we will write here 7, and this 7 will be brought downside and written with 5. So now it has become 57. Now we will divide 57 by 7. Now for dividing it, we will observe the table of 7, that what can be written. Again we will observe that all these numbers are less than 57. Yes, but 63 cannot be written under 57. So what number can be written? 56 can be written under 57. Again we will write 7 8s the 56. Now we will do subtraction. 7 minus 6, 1. 5 minus 5, 0. Yes, now here in the statement we have written all the digits here. Yes, when all the digits are written and all the digits are brought down, means last digit is 7 and it is also brought downside. Yes, when all the digits are brought downside, means our division is over now. Yes, now here left only 1. So here this is called divisor. Yes, this number is dividend. This we got quotient, and this number is called remainder. This number is called remainder. So here you have come to know all the terms of the division. Yes friends, now I will tell you that we can check our sum, that our sum is right or wrong. Yes, see how it can be checked. For this we are having one way, that is quotient multiplied by divisor. Firstly we will do quotient multiplied by divisor. Yes, now what is the quotient? 11,888. 11,888 multiplied by 7. Firstly we will multiply these both. These both will be multiplied. Let's see what we are getting after multiplication. 11,888 multiplied by 7. Yes, 7 8 the 56, 5 carried. 7 8 the 56 and 5, 61. 6 carried. 7 8 the 56 and 6, 62. 6 carried. 7 1s the 7 and 6, 13. Again 1 carried, and 7 1s the 7 and 1, 8. We got 83,216. Yes, now it was the first step, that quotient multiply divisor. Then after doing multiplication we have to add remainder. The product that we will get after doing multiplication. Yes, this multiplication we will do firstly, and in the answer of the multiplication we will add remainder. And what is the remainder in this sum? That is 1. Now here we got this as product, and in this product we will add 1, that is remainder. 6 and 1, 7. Here 1, here 2, here 3 and 8. We got 83,217. Now see our sum. What is the statement in our sum? 83,217. If this statement and this calculation, if both are matching, means then our sum is right. In other words, we can say when we will multiply quotient and divisor, and after multiplying remainder will be added, then what must be there? Dividend must be there. And what is the dividend in this sum? 83,217, and after that we are getting the dividend 83,217. Yes students, like this we can also check our sums, that our sum is correct or not. If this is not matching with this statement, means there is a problem in our calculation, so we can check our sum again, that where is the problem. Yes, and we can find it out, and after that we can make our sum correct. Yes students, now I will tell you one more sum from the exercise. I will tell you B part. 23,612 divided by 3. Yes, divided by 3. First of all, we will write the table of 3. 3 zeros the 0, 3 ones the 3, 3 twos the 6, 3 threes the 9, 3 fours the 12, 3 fives the 15, 3 six the 18, 3 sevens the 21, 3 eights the 24, 3 nines the 27. Yes, as I already told you, we will write up to only 3 nines the 27. We will not write 3 tens the 30, because we don't need that in our multiplication. Yes, now see how to do the sum. Firstly, we will write 2 here. 3 is the divisor, we will write it like this, and only one digit from the statement we will write here. Yes, now 2 is to be divided by 3. For dividing this, we will observe the table of 3. Yes, 3 zeros the 0, 3 ones the 3. Under 2, what can be written? 0 can be written only, because 3 cannot be written, so we will write 0. How? 3 zeros the 0. Yes, now 2 minus 0, it will be 2. Yes, now we have done subtraction. After subtraction, we will take next digit, that is 3. We will write here, and we will write here also. Now it has become 23. For 23, now it will be divided by 3. For dividing, we will observe the table of 3. What can be written under 23? 0 can also be written, 3 can be written, 6 can be written, 9 also, 12, 15, 18, 21. All these numbers can be written under 23, but 24 cannot be written. So we will take one number before that. One number before that is 21. So we will write 21 under 23. Now 3 sevens the 21. So how we will write? 3 sevens the 21, and we will do subtraction. Yes, now 3 minus 1, 2 will be there. 2 minus 2, 0 will be there. We will ignore this. Yes, now see the statement. What is the next digit? That is 6. Now we will write 6 like this downside. Now it has become 26. Yes, now 26 will be divided by 3. 26 will be divided by 3. For dividing, we will observe the table of 3. What can be written under 26? Yes, all these numbers can be written under 26, but 27 cannot be written. So one number before that, that is 24, we will write under 26. Now we will write 3 8s the 24, and we will do subtraction. 6 minus 4, 2, and 2 minus 2, 0 is there. Yes, now we have done subtraction. Now we will move to next digit, that is 1. We will write here, and this will be brought downside, that is 1. This 0 we will ignore, and it has become 21. Now we have to write here under 21 the number from the table of 3, because 21 is to be divided by 3, and in the table you can see 21 is present. 21 is there. So we will write 21 under 21. 3 sevens the 21. Yes, now when we will do minus, we will get 0 only. Yes, now 2 is also there. Next digit is 2. So we will brought this 2 downside. These zeros we will ignore, because no number starts with 0 in maths. Then only 2 is with us. Then we will also divide 2 by 3. Yes, now what to be written under 2? Only 0 can be written. So how we will divide this? 3 zeros the 0. Yes, 2 minus 0, 2 will be there. Now there is not any other digit after this to bring downside. So our division is over up to here. Yes, now what is the quotient? This 0 we will ignore because no number starts with 0. We got 7870 as the quotient. This is the quotient. Yes, and 3 is the divisor and 2 is the remainder. Yes, now I will as I have already told you, we will check our sum, that our sum is right or wrong. Yes, for this what to do? We will multiply quotient and divisor. Firstly, we will multiply quotient and divisor. What is the quotient? 7870 and divisor is 3. 7870 multiplied by 3. We will do multiplication. 7870 multiplied by 3. What we will get? 3 zeros the 0, 3 sevens the 21, 2 carry, 3 eights the 24 and 2 26, again 2 carry, 3 sevens the 21 and 2 23. We got 23,610. Now what is the next step? Quotient multiply divisor, then we will add remainder. And what is the remainder? Here we can see 2 is this remainder in the sum. This remainder will be added in the product that we have already done. 2 will be added here. Here 0 and 2, 2. 1 will be written as it is. 6, then 3, then 2. We got 23,612. This answer must match with the statement. What was the statement? 23,612. Now this statement is also 23,612 and we got also after calculation, that is 23,612. It shows that our division sum is correct. Yes friends, hope you have understood this division. Don't panic from it. Yes, it's so easy. Watch the video carefully and you will be able to do the division sums. Okay, have a beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much.